quietly and follow along. At any point, click the pause button to catch up or take a break. Hey everyone, let's make some clay piggies. It's time to get our hands dirty. So we're going to start with the body of the pig, and you can roll it into a ball. For the body, we're going to be making a pinch pot and then basically turning it upside down so we have a hollow form. The reason we're doing that is if clay is too thick, it won't be good to be fired. So here I have a ball of clay. It's a little bit bigger than a golf ball. And you're going to roll it into a ball, and we're going to make a basic pinch pot. So to do that, you insert your thumb straight into the ball, a little more than halfway, and we're going to pinch, keeping our fingers straight, pushing it towards the thumb and rotating. Pinch, turn, pinch, turn, pinch, turn. And you're going to keep pinching and turning until your walls are about the thick of your pinky at the top. And you don't want your bottom super thin either, but you also don't want it super thick. So you kind of have to feel that's about a pinky, everything is about a pinky width thick, okay? Once you have your pinch pot made, you're going to stretch it with your thumbs, insert your thumbs, and pull the pinch pot out, making it a little long. Your clay might rip a little bit, you just gotta kind of press that back together. We're gonna make our pig back by flipping over the pinch pot now. And here I can start to kind of smooth it the way you want it, but you can see it generally creates the shape and the back structure of a pig. Pretty amazing. You can put that aside. Now, with a smaller ball of clay, this is definitely smaller than a golf ball. Maybe more like the size of, I don't know, an acorn. You're going to insert your thumb, same process, it's just we're working on a little bit minier scale here. Pinching and turning, and rotating until we have a little mini pinch pot. Bring back that body of your pig. You can put it up to the body just to get a gauge. Maybe that's too big. If it's too big, you can just fold it in half and pinch the amount off that you want. Start over and roll it into a ball. And begin repinching into the shape of a pinch pot. Here we go. Again, you don't want your walls too thin, otherwise your head will collapse. That is much better for me and what I want for my pig. Now you have to score the rim of the pot wherever it will be touching the body. And we also need to score the body so we can apply slip and it will stay securely attached. All right, grab that paintbrush, or excuse me, toothbrush, silly me, and dab on some slip. And place the head on the body. I like to keep some fingers underneath so I can support as I smooth the edges of the smaller pinch pot, the head, into the body. As I'm pulling it, it's also sealing the score and slip. There we go. I have a head and a body. Great. Now we need to attach our body to a slab. I just rolled out a slab. This is going to be the mud for our pig. Let's attach. So we have a little comb, and we're going to score the bottom rim of our pot. You might have a little bit of the head depending where you put it on your pig. And you're going to score wherever it's going to touch the mud pond. I always do a score a little extra because you can always smooth it out later. Don't forget to add your slip. All right, here we go. Be very careful as you push your pig down. You don't want to collapse it. Remember, it is hollow. There we go. Make sure it's a little attached, and you can always just pull down the sides. I lifted mine up so you can see it. Don't feel like you have to. And since I add a little slip, just that water, I can smooth out and make it look back like mud. Mud is not ridgy like that. There we go. Very good. You can also smooth out your pig so it has nice soft skin. There we go. And ultimately you can shape things how you'd like. Okay, now we're gonna cut our slab of our clay for the mud around your pig. I like to use this butter knife tool, and you're gonna go kind of close to your pig, okay? And you can make it wavy so it looks like the mud kind of splatted. Okay, we don't want this way out here because then it takes up unnecessary space, and our main focus is the piggy. Okay, save that extra clay because we can use that to make the details of the pig. And what I always like to do is take my finger along those edges and smooth down the top and the sides. That way I know when it's a finished clay product, it won't have any rough edges. Really cleans it up and makes it look nice. Awesome. Now let's make some piggy details. This is one of my favorite parts. We're gonna start with the little snout of the pig, and I like to pinch off. Now it depends on the size of your snout and how big you want it, but a little ball, I did about the size of my thumb. Then I'm gonna push it down. I like to use my palm. That makes a really nice snout to my pig. If you like it, it's a good size, you can score and attach it. And I'm just tapping it on because that pretty much stays on. That's a smaller piece. There we go. I'm also going to then shape the clay with my fingers. I want a little bit narrower piggy face. There we go, a little rounder. All right, that's how I make the snout. Now you can make it however you want. We're then gonna do the ears. Now the ears, same kind of thing. We want a nice mini slab. So I always roll it into a ball, then I press it down with my palm and fingers ever so slightly. Now, I like to make little triangles. You can just cut the clay however you want. I like to just cut it in half and then half again. And then you can see these are the ears that are gonna go on top. I then pinch the ears in my fingers to kind of just flatten them out and get more of the shape I'd like. And for the ears, because they are so small, we're just gonna take them where you want them on your pig's head and smooth them into the other part of the clay with your finger. Just kind of blend them in, and then you can perk those ears back up and shape them how you want. So again, flattening, kind of shaping, placing, and smoothing. There we go. And I can turn my pig at different angles to kind of see how it looks. Not too bad. Since we're working on the face, let's finish it up. You can take any kind of sculpting tool you like. I'm gonna add some nostrils to my pig because that's what they're known for, that little piggy. And you can make the eyes however you want. I always like to take the end of the toothbrush and do little indents. And I take little bits of clay and then I make little miniature eyes. So I have like an eye socket and then an eyeball. Okay, and I just start with a little mini one and then I keep breaking it in half, and then I can kind of size as I go to how I want them to fit in my eye. And I just push them in because they are small, and I kind of do a little bit blending. This is a technique, it's just enough where you can see the eyes, just to give it a little bit dimension, but it's not like they're standing out too much. And to make this truly like a pig, we need the adorable little piggy tail on the booty. So you're going to take a little piece of clay, I go back and forth, or you can do it on the table's canvas surface, and you're going to just make like a little miniature coil or snake. I continue to pinch off what I don't want from the length, and then again, I just smooth it right on the top, because that's how it's really connected in real life. Keep the pig's tail closest to the body so it lessens the chance of it breaking off. There you go. And that is how you make a little clay piggy. Other fun things you can do to really make it look like your pig is having a good time in the mud. I like to make little splats of mud, and then I can put them all over my pig. So again, just rolling into a little ball, all your extra clay. Flattening with your palm. And you can cut it out with a knife, but I just really start pinching it and breaking it into little pieces. Like here, this is kind of a good mud splat, how it's kind of uneven. And then depending on the size, if it's super big, I would definitely score and slip. So I'm gonna score, I'm gonna put that one right back here and slip. And And then I just kind of press it on. If you want your mud to stick out a lot, you won't blend it in as much. But if you want to look like it's more runny mud, there you go. You can just kind of smooth it on. Just enough where you can still see the ridge. I'm going to keep adding mud splats to my pig because he's having a really good time. I'm going to put one up here on his back. This was a smaller piece, so I'm just going to use Slip to kind of smooth it in. There we go. And I think it'd be really fun if I put one kind of on his ears and his face. Right there. Kind of behind the head. And I'll put a little bit on his nose because he just stuck his face in the mud. What a silly pig. I'm just dabbing my finger and smoothing it on. Okay. Awesome. You can add mud splats along the side of your pig as well. This is how I'm going to leave mine. I really like over here how you can take the tool. This is kind of a more advanced thing, artist, but you can make it like the back legs are showing. Like here's his front legs up here. Again, his hip kind of coming in the way they have to sit, and his front leg kind of coming forward from his head. Just little advanced ideas. You can also add like little ripples and designs in the mud too as the pig kind of squashes in there. So awesome. That's how you make a clay piggy. Thanks for creating with me. Bye.